When I saw the projects for the first time, I was extremely surprised. The fact that you are at the same time within a kind of physical space which is disrupted by the object, and in the interior of a digital space which is accompanying this kind of disruption of the physical space was unique. And I think that there you have something new. You have something that can trigger a new line of experimentation that we definitely have to develop as a department.
The brief of this project has three main components. The first one is that the students cannot copy the physical in a direct way. So it should be inspired from something else. The second was that the students had to relate their project to an emotion or an emotional storyline. And even we have very subjective ways of feeling, still there is a possibility to look at emotions from an objective point of view. It did work as a kind of tool for communication. The last part was very much about designing objects that would contribute to the holistic experience of this project.
Going through all of the different, the Sevens installation the student did, it's interesting to say that it came down to something very personal that really touched them. And you kind of get this mellow, nostalgic feeling that is kind of spread out all around. And it was very interesting to notice that, which kind of nourishes them.
What is interesting in all the projects is the physicality part of the projects. They have to build something in the real world that has a link to the virtual world too. And it's an approach that you don't necessarily have in a VR project.
It was really interesting to work with this technology. We try to really do something that cannot exist, that you can only find into this VR experience, something creative to work with it, because you can just make something and then see it in real, and just in 1 second you can see if it's work or not.
I don't know about you, but at the end I feel like it's between architecture and visual art, because it's a space, you can walk around it, and it gives you an emotion, but yeah, it's the same emotion as a painting would give you. It's more like this than what the architecture would give.
I'm surprised with VR to amplify the simple things. I think is really interesting for the emotion, the space, and in general.
When we designed the lights, we really wanted something different from the natural light. Normally the natural light has a movement from the left to the right and it starts again. And designing the light that is moving from up and down, it really brings something magic.
The emotion that we want to express, the people let go the bad things in the life. So when we are in the VR space, they forget everything about the stress in the life or worries.
With our physical space, the people don't touch the ground with the feet, and they can balance or change the position if they want. So it helps people to feel like flying and to let go the worries.
So we are inspired about telluric chimney, and it's an energy that feel in Earth. So we wanted to create a space where we can feel this magical energy, and
we also found it interesting and new to play with meditation and technology, because it's something very contradictory. We really played with the verticality of the space because it's something new that we don't get to play with in interior architecture.
The design of our space is inspired by the cathedral. The first reaction is just wow, it's very huge. And after they see the colors and they try to follow these little bubbles of light colors.
When the people try the experiment and we understand the chair can turn, you are, whoa, I don't understand like this. We can see another point of view with the chair.
So I was born deaf, and this project is an opportunity to show people how it is to not hear. Normal people hear music with their ear, but deaf people hear with the eyes and the vibration feeling. So in the project, at each rhythm of the music, there is a movement in the sphere, so like a wave, and at the same time, in the physical space, you feel the vibration, and there you feel the music.
To make my space, I start with 3D sculptures, and I try to translate it in the space. So I use the same codes and the same movement when I draw inside. Yeah, it was the feeling of the moment decide how the space is. It's like if you are in your dreams and you can do what you want. So for me, it's the best proposition you can have, and that's the best remember I have. Yes.